right, so we are installing these new tail lights on a 2025 Toyota Camry. Excuse the car, it's dirty as hell right now, but it's okay. So of course you remove the plastic trim, which goes on top over here. It's held by 10mm bolts. And the installation is on the outer light especially is very simple. Carefully remove the outer tail light. There you go. All right. Remove both these plugs. 1, 2. Now this is the 2025 XSE, top of the line trim. For the SE, we don't know yet. It's plug and play. The black one goes in the small one, and the main harness goes in this one, and that's it. All right, now these are the outer lights. We're going to show you how to install the middle bar, and just tuck everything in, and you guys should be all good to go. It's a brief installation video for a 2025 XSE Toyota Camry, not XES or SXE. Yep. Our boy over here, he calls it always SXE because he owns a SE. So he thinks all the cars are SXE, not XSE. So we're gonna install the outer light, put the 10mm bolts on. All right, fitting is good. Okay, we're gonna check that all the way in the end.
Made in Japan.
All right, so now we are removing the center bar. There were 3 bolts over here, as you can see, 1, 2, and third one is right here. You remove these first on both sides. So we remove this plastic piece, which goes underneath this trim over here. It's held by nothing else but these. All right, no screws, nothing, right? Okay, you have to remove it carefully, okay? You break it, you pay for it. The aftermarket one looks the same. Show that real quick. This one is will be supplied with the taillights. You're gonna have to replace that. Okay, in order to remove this plastic trim, okay, it's held by this one push tab over here. Right here. There you go. So we remove that. So you have to remove that. Then you're gonna release this plastic trim carefully. We are still figuring it out without breaking it. So let's see. Use pry tools. Make sure you guys have all the tools with you. All right, okay, seem like just clip-ons. Clips, whatever. Okay, now let's start on the other side. It's halfway out. Use the pry tool. All right, okay. All right, careful with it. All right. Seems like a very thin plastic, as you can see.
Just try it out.
It's on the top somewhere, yeah.
There you go. All right, guys, this is just a reference video. You guys break it, it's yours, man. So be really careful with it. Don't blame us that, hey, you guys did it this way, so I did it this way and I broke it. Well, you gotta order it from Toyota then. Right, Alec?
You use these videos?
Yeah. No, we gotta give all these disclaimers, man, because, you know, people, sometimes they don't pay attention, they break stuff, they pay for labor, and then they're like, can you compensate us for the labor? No. That's why we are doing these videos for you, to show you how to do it yourself. If you want to still pay somebody to install these taillights, be my guest. But if something mess up, we will not be responsible.
I think there's something holding right here.
Okay. All right, we're gonna show you everything live as we are doing it. No, let it go.
Are you on live?
Yeah, live means, you know, like we're not gonna fast forward it or anything, so they can see everything, what's happening. Okay, so same plug. It looks like the same plug as the previous gen Toyota Camry, which you simply disconnect the inner light plug. Same thing on the other side. And we disconnected this plug as well. Now the tail light should pop out. He's trying his best not to break anything, because that's Mr. Alex's car. He's smiling and everything, but I know inside his heart he's like, please don't break it.
That breaks everything.
We removed one, the other one should be easy. What is it?
Come over here, look. You know how
Okay.
you have a bolt where the light sits in?
Uh-huh.
That's the one.
Once again, over and over. Be careful with it. So after spending a few minutes on it, okay, so this is how it looks from the back. Okay, with this one. Now this is a stubborn one, okay? This one. So when you're removing it, you have to be really careful, gentle with it, use pry tools, everything you have to remove this light securely without breaking it. We're gonna show you again, just in case, the other side, how to take it out. Okay. Clip. So you put your pry tool somewhere in, okay?
It's around the edge of the good leverage point. Around
So-
this edge.
So, okay, so pretty much around here, you're gonna put the pry tool and then it just pops out. All right, once again, disclaimer again and again and again. All right, you guys, just do it on your own, okay? You guys will be responsible if you break anything. All right, so we have successfully removed the inner bar. Our guy over here is saying that not to record anything. I'm like, no, it's like, DIY stuff. So we are figuring it out with you guys. Somebody might comment that, hey, man, you did this the wrong way. So, all right, good. We removed the camera, okay? So the original clip, so these clips, they were a little stubborn, but we removed them. And then that's how you remove the camera. And then you have to replace the camera, put the original camera from the original, take it out from the original bracket and install it over here. We're going to show that to you in a second. Okay, so this is the original bracket. The camera is already installed inside. The thing is that you will need some tiny Allen keys. All right, I don't know if you guys can
Since
see
you're
it.
worried about it, it's already into shape in the back. There's only one way it's gonna
Okay,
go in.
yeah.
So we removed the original camera from the original bracket and installed it on the
You need this side.
one which will be provided in. All right, so this is the one that we use to remove the camera. All right, I don't know if you guys can see it, and the one that you need a T7. This is the key you guys will be needing to remove the camera from the original bracket and install it back. All right, very important. Okay, so we installed aftermarket bracket with the camera in. As you can see, it's sticking out a little bit, and it's because of the light, the LED light. So after you install the camera, secure it with the bolts that you took out. I think
if there's any bolts.
I think there are 10 millimeter. Okay, I think these plugs are for the SE, the lower trim model. The only difference is, as you can see on the original plastic panel, these two screws, okay, they don't transfer over. So don't worry about it. If you have something, you can use some clips, whatever, but we are not going to install it. They should fit properly. They should fit good. We're going to find out. But these are the only things which doesn't transfer. The rest of the stuff transfers. These one, the red one doesn't transfer either. So I think there are only about 2 clips which transfer over. Don't worry about these 2. Okay, one other thing that you guys need to remove is that clip.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
it
not-
should be on the body of the car,
Yeah,
just
but
like
it
every
can't.
tail light.
Ideally, but they come off all the time.
Sometimes they do come off. Chuck this sucker out.
Oh, it's like an insert like that, like the Accord.
No, it's like every tail light. It's those plastic grommet things. There it
Okay,
is.
good. All right. So, Mr. Jake, show it real quick.
Right
All right. So where was this?
Right
So this
here.
goes right here.
So okay. So
Should be right here.
no. So you took it out from the taillight. So
Yes.
where was it installed? The taillight over here.
Yes.
Oh, on the other one, it's not there.
No, it's there.
It's there.
And
It
it's
was
Sometimes-
supposed to stay
Sometimes
on
it
the
comes
trunk.
off with the light.
Oh, okay. So that plastic bracket. Where's the plastic bracket? Show me that bracket.
Right here.
Show it real quick.
Right there.
Okay. So this plastic bracket.
There's
Sometimes when you are removing the taillight, this thing comes off.
there's one right here as well.
And this one over here too, the white one, and this one. So when you are removing the inner tail light, sometimes these brackets might come off, and they will be attached to these these clips or these screws over here. So you have to transfer that over and put it back on the car. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me see the back side. Oh yeah, camera comes out good.
Okay, the camera is good.
Button is good. The clipping is not
Is this
good.
broke or is that just the way it's...
No, you gotta put. They don't send one that comes in there. Yeah,
Okay.
because we took off that plastic part, but now
Alex,
it's
where's the
placed.
bolts at?
All right. Okay, seems like it's a good fit. We're gonna check the functionality, everything. The fitting is good so far. We are happy with it. Once again, guys, aftermarket part. Maybe it's not 100%, but
Why is there so
oh well.
many of these?
Put the screws back on both sides. No, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would say let's test it first before we put everything back together. Okay. All right. This guy over here, he's really in rush. He's just putting everything. One second. So this is the main plug, which is coming out of the inner tail light, just like the 8th generation Camry. Put it in there. Now this is the XSE 2025. There are adapters available for the SE. And okay, and then another wire connects in between on both sides. There you go. Clip, clip, clip. Make sure all the wires are aligned. Should be good. All right. Okay.
Sinking harness, right?
And then connect it in between. Okay. Now this orange wire, it has to be connected in between the inner lights. Okay, the both sides. Now this is for the animation. The
Sinking RGB.
yeah, the RGB animation. Now we're gonna show you the RGB functionality, but the thing is that you guys can change this. These are basically RGB and regular tail lights. Okay, so everything is hooked up. Go ahead, close everything, and we're gonna test everything. Now we are testing it because we want to make sure that everything is working before we put everything back together. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead. As you saw it already, but let's do it. All right. Okay. Okay.
You can start it up, yeah.
Okay. Brake. All right. Left turn signal. Right turn signal.
Do the reverse light.
Hazards. Good. Brake and reverse. All right. Let me give you a closer look. So reverse, brake, daytime running light, everything is working. All right, good. Now we're gonna quickly show you how the RGB works. Jake, can you turn on that app?
What the hell was that?
The hell was that? We didn't do anything to the engine, man.
Off the car.
Okay, so it's utilizing the same app, which is called Running Light. So one light running, and as soon as you connect it, okay. So previously when we connected it, it was we set it up to a red color. That's why it looks red. But then you can change it to different. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this, so this way everything is in one frame. Okay, we are playing with the app, different modes in it. Okay, so the last setting that you use on your app, that's what you will see when you turn the lights back on. That will be the default. When
Get the key remote from the
and okay, so
remote.
all right, so the app does everything.
Yeah, there's a remote in the box.
Oh, is there a remote in there?
Yep.
Okay, good. Is there a battery in it? Press the button, it should tell you.
Power button.
Is there a light popping up on the remote?
No, there's no battery in it.
There is no battery. Hang on, chup kar. So the supplied remote is basically to turn off the animation only. All right. Everything else is controlled by the app. So go ahead, set it to red real quick. Solid red. Okay, now we set it to solid red right now. We're gonna turn off the lights and turn them back on. And after the RGB animation, it's gonna stop. It's gonna look like this when the animation stops. And that's it. Leave. Okay. All right. So that's the startup animation, and by default, everything should be red. There you go, because these were the last settings we used on the app. All right. Everything checked out. Go ahead. Put the car back together. All right. So these original covers, which we took out from the original taillight, they don't go back anymore, because the aftermarket one comes with that bracket. The last piece of the puzzle is to install that new cover on top of the camera. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. All right, clip. All right, installation is complete. We're good to go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.